Dr. Simon says, touch your nose. So my mom's been watching season 5 of Lost online, and she's been doing it when we're not home. And one day she was watching it, and all of a sudden, this truck with this big satellite comes driving by the window. And it says Google on the side. And she gets freaked out. And she turns off her computer. And doesn't turn it on for the rest of the day. Because she's convinced that watching TV online is like the most illegal thing you could ever do, and that you're going to get like 1 billion years in prison. Because like, do you remember back in the day when like everyone was suing mad over Napster and like little kids were getting sued? Well, she thinks it's pretty much the same thing. And when I got home, she started freaking out and telling me what happened and how that the Google police were coming to get her. And I knew because I had been working that day, sick as a dog, might I add, and that Google Earth was in town taking pictures for, well, Google Earth and whatnot. And I had to explain to her that they weren't coming to get her, that that's what it was for. But for a minute, I kind of went with it. I don't know. I'm sorry, Mom. She also told me not to tell this story on my vlog, but I'm not that nice. I'm sorry. So, exciting news. I know what's wrong with me. That's why I did the Dr. Simon Says thing earlier, because, well, my doctor's actually out of town on, like, vacation or business or something, and that makes me sad, because I don't like new doctors. But the doctor that I have is his replacement for the next 2 weeks. It's actually really nice. His name is Dr. Simon, which I think is funny, because I always follow it up with Dr. Simon Says. No one else gets that, just me? Okay. I'm not funny. Anyways, so my dad had to go for a checkup yesterday, and I had taken some tests to see what was wrong with me like a couple days ago, and Dr. Simon actually made a few calls and got my test results early, and he kept saying what it was, and it was this really big word, and I can't remember it, but it's like salmonella, but it's not. So I basically have food poisoning, and I either got it from eating unprepared chicken, like not properly prepared is what I meant to say, or shrimp or seafood, but I'm pretty sure it was shrimp because that was pretty much the only thing that I ate that no one else ate, and I ate it for about 3 days, so, like, whatever. Anyhow, and anyways, so Dr. Simon is kind of like Doogie Howser. He's like 12, I swear to God. And he's got a French accent, which I always make my mom go to the doctor with me, because the doctor likes to poke me, and like, I don't know. I don't like getting poked. And so when she's there, I'm just more comfortable with being poked, because then she asks questions that I don't like to ask questions to the doctor. I don't know. I'm going to cut that part out. I don't remember what I was saying. I'm going to wrap it up. And next week's topic is, we're doing fitness, I believe, which Jen thought that I wouldn't have anything to talk about, but she doesn't know that I go on, like, super exercise, non-super exercise, junk food. And I just go on spurts. And I just have 3 or 4 things that I usually do when I exercise, and I'm not exercising right now just because I felt so gross lately. But I do have things that I do to exercise, and yeah. Bye!